You could be the problem, not your partner. Before I get into the video for this week's Thursday Sippin on that tea with your boy j.o.d, make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the bell that you get notifications every time I upload a video, and hit the like button to show your appreciation for the videos that I create for you guys to watch and enjoy. Let's get into the video. Poems porn on Instagram. Some people keep changing their partners to avoid changing themselves. Thursday sipping on that tea. I'm not sure if I have mentioned this before in my past videos. When it comes to blaming people, a lot of people blame on others rather than blaming themselves. 9 out of 10 times, it is always on their own fault, not someone else. Yes, there's gonna be times where you are not the reason for that fault, for the problem, but a lot of times it is your fault. So instead of trying to blame others, try to see their side of the story, their side of the problem, or whatever. If you're blaming your partner for a wrongdoing, but sometimes you gotta look into it more and realize when it comes to it, you played a part to it. On the quote itself, some people keep changing their partners. It is like blaming others but yourself. So instead of you blaming yourself, you rather change your partners, because you'll complain saying, oh, this person, I don't like this person, I broke up with this person because he's too insecure, or he's too clingy, or she's too clingy, or she's too high maintenance, he's too high maintenance. But really, you have to look at it, sometimes see that it is not always your partner's fault. Maybe you're the one insecure. 9 out of 10 times it is on you who is insecure. But instead of trying to blame it on yourself, of course it's going to be easier to blame on someone for the problem, that you could play the victim, and then so you have more people feeling bad for you while you and your partner broke up. You want to play the victim. It is easy to play the victim. It is sad because a lot of times, a lot of breakups, it's not a one-sided problem. It's not all because this person did this or did that. There's both at fault. Who's more at fault? We'll never know who beside those people, those two in the relationship. But of course, one person want to put more blame on one person rather than say, yep, I made a mistake, it was on me too. No, a lot of people blame, oh, we broke up because of this, and it is 80% this person's fault for why we're not together anymore. Yeah, you might think blaming your partner, it will feel good for you to feel like, man, I'm blaming my partner for what happened. But in the end, it's just gonna have more anger towards, not just to yourself, but to your ex, because they realize, like, wait, why am I getting the blame? Your friends, your own friends will believe you, so they're gonna go and try to attack that person. But once they find out the story of what actually happened, it's gonna do a 180, and then you're gonna be the one getting in trouble. You're gonna be the one getting angry because your friends turned on you, because they realized, like, wait, why are we getting mad at their ex when we just found out the story that they both were on the wrong, not just one person. You just gotta watch out when you try to blame other people, or even the outsider just looking into the relationship, or just in general. They will see, like, wait, it's not all this person's fault, it's also that person's fault. There's always a 3 side to every story: his story, her story, and the real story. So the truth will come out somehow. So just be careful when you want to play the victim every single time. When you are too busy changing partners because you can't stick to one person, because you always find something wrong or blame one person, you're not going to have the opportunity to actually learn and love that person, who in the end might be the one for you. but just that one thing, that one small negative that you don't like, you don't try to adapt to it, try to enjoy that, or even understand why that little problem is there. It might be a problem for you, but it might not be a problem for that person. When it comes to relationships, you just gotta get used to everyone's flaws. They're good, they're bad, they're ugly. If you want to develop something more with that person, everyone's gonna have that flaw. You'll have your own flaws. Your partner might not like a lot of things that you do, but it doesn't mean that it will stop that person from trying to get to know you, try to understand you. They don't always have to agree with everything that you do or what you have done in the past, but they want to get through that. There was something that attracted them to you. So if you're not trying to get past of their flaws, whatever the flaws is, you need to look at yourself and be like, wait, I need to stop trying to find someone new every single time. You're always gonna have a problem with someone, with something in that person. It might not be right away, but you will find that later on as the relationship goes longer. You might not find it in the first month, the second month, third month, but you might find it like 6 months into the relationship and be like, oh, I'm gonna break up with this person. I don't want this. I'm gonna find someone else new now. So now that you're finding someone new every single time, it's just gonna make you even look more worse in the end. If you keep on finding someone new, you're gonna have your own people, your own family, your own friends that have your back and be like, man, you need to just calm down, you need to settle down and just try to find someone and have a longer relationship with that person. This is you trying to always dump one person because you always find that extra baggage, that flaw that you don't like. But like, oh, I'm gonna find someone else, and then so you're always gonna find someone else like that. You're gonna find, okay, this person is good at this. Uh-oh, but this person have that. Oh, next. Oh, I like that. Yep, he got this. I like. Oh, he got that. Oh, enjoy what you have with that one person, because like I said earlier, you have flaws too that the person might not like, but if that person really likes you, loves you, he's gonna get through that. He's gonna get past that. That's the way you should take it as. There will be a lot of cases where your partner's not gonna change just because you want them to change. You have to realize that you need to change yourself too. And it's not always one person that needs to change. Both of you guys need to change. If there's a problem in the relationship, instead of you breaking up with that person, you guys have to talk it out, communicate with each other, and change for the better. If there's no way that the relationship could get better after you guys talk it out and develop that change, whatever it is, a small change or big change, if there's no actual change in the relationship, then yeah, that's the time where you guys got to move on. But again, it has to take both of you guys to change, not just one person. So if one person is changing, if your partner's changing and you're not, then you become the problem. Hear each other out when it comes to the problem. Stop making your own conclusions and your own solution to a problem, because your solution to every problem will be blaming them, and that will result into breaking up with them instead of trying to figure out what can you guys do together to get through it. If you guys really like each other, love each other, you're gonna find ways to make it right. Having arguments and fighting isn't that all bad when it comes to relationship. It's how you guys find ways to make it right in the end. If you guys always fighting over and over and over, bring up old stuff, then yeah, that's a problem. Then that's the time where you guys got to break it up. If there is a problem between you guys, whatever the case is, and you guys talk it out, have a good open communication with each other, then yeah, it is worth it. Go ahead and try to fix it instead of trying to go and find someone who you don't have fights and arguments with. So remember to stop trying to change your partners. Stop changing partners every single time whenever you see a problem, a flaw, or just anything that you don't like about that person that you're currently dating. In the end, you got to realize too that you need to take your own fault. When you know you did something wrong, you need to own up to it. Stop blaming others for a problem that happened, not just because your partner did it, because you did too. And that is why you guys are a team. When there's a problem, it is you guys at fault, because you guys didn't talk it out. You guys didn't try to find something that you guys could put together, meet at the middle when it comes to it. So take your own fault. Stop blaming others. Stop changing partners. Work out with the one that you have right now. Love them, enjoy them, be happy. Thank you for watching another episode of Thursday Sipping on That Tea with DJ j.o.d. Like I said, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the bell button that you get notifications every time I upload a video. Make sure you hit the like button to show your appreciation for the videos I make for you guys. And like always, make sure you take care of yourself and each other. And my beautiful people, have a nice day.